Welcome back to another video, guys. So today we have a pretty interesting match since we're going to be doing ranked battles with the person that's ranked number 4 in double battles. So I'm thinking, gosh, I'm gonna get wrecked here. But looking at my opponent's team, he does not like any grass types or electric types. So I figured let me go ahead and bring in the Alexandria, the Ampharos, and the triplets Doug Trio, who has the Grass Terra. And Megan the Stallion also wants to, have some fun. Hot Girl Summer right around the corner, so why not? But anyway, so I do bring in also as my 4th Metacham just to get the fake out priority and potentially just, stall my team, my opponent out by doing some fake outs, getting some free damage there, some chip damage. And right now, the biggest threat on my opponent's team, considering my team, I would say is Talonflame. Since he can pretty much kill everyone on my team as well as Arcanine. I'm not too afraid of the Arcanine though because I have the Doug Trio. Talonflame I'm afraid of because of the fact that he's so fast and he has a lot of coverage. But anyway, so considering he opens up with the Arcanine and the Palma, both of them usually carry priority moves like Extreme Speed and Fake Out. So I do switch into the Tsareena so Queenly Majesty can activate as it affects the ally field. Meaning it's not just any attack towards her, but also her ally. So they can't use Fake Out on Doug Trio. So I go ahead and go for Earthquake, which I do get a pretty big chunk of damage on the Palma. If it didn't have Focus Sash, it would have been a one-hit KO using my Earthquake. But I figured, all right, let me just go ahead and use the Earthquake. It's not going to do that much damage to the Serena since she's a Grass type. Get the Queenly Majesty off. It works beautifully in my favor. And now I can get rid of this Palma, who's pretty freaking annoying, especially with that Revival Blessing. If it terastallizes, it's always just a big pain with the, I think it's called Double Shock attack. It's like the new Burn Up, but for electric types. Anyway, so I do go for the Earthquake, and I'm thinking that the Arcanine's probably going to want to kill the Tsareena, and she's going to be an essential piece because she just has so much attack and she could take a pretty decent amount of hits. I think she's HP and attack naturally invested as her basic stat, so I think I invested in that even further, and she's pretty legit. I really like Tsareena. But anyway, so I do switch into the Metacham so that way I can preserve the Tsareena, take out the Palma. I'm pretty sure this Arcanine is going to want to kill Tsareena, which will now kill Metacham. And I really don't see Metacham doing too much damage to anyone else on this team, considering who he already had brought in. And the biggest threat, and the one that he would have been able to take out, would have been Palma, which he's now down. So I figured Metacham is fodder for me at this point. Now I get a free switch back into Tsareena. I could preserve the terastallization for the Doug Trio, which is going to come in clutch right here, considering this Dondozo is going to be a pretty big threat. So I do want to take out this Arcanine, and I feel as though he's going to predict me switching the Doug Trio out, right? So I do a pretty bold play here, and I don't do the switch. I don't even terastallize to the grass type. I just go for Earthquake again, and it played out in my favor once again beautifully. I kill the Arcanine here, the Dondozo takes no damage, Tsareena takes minimal damage, and now I see the opportunity here to switch in, switch out my Doug Trio on the next turn, so I can preserve it, and it is Choice Banded, so I do want to switch it out so I can then terastallize and use Terra Blast and get that Grass Terra move off. So I do switch out in the next turn, and he brings in the Tatsugiri, which is going to activate Commander. So as you can see here, this specific Tatsugiri is going to increase this Dondozo's defenses and speed and attack stats. So that's going to be a big problem, considering Dondozo is just such a big threat. He's kind of like the new Wishy-Washy of this generation. That's honestly what it feels like. He's like the new Wishy-Washy, but for doubles. So anyway, so I do switch out my Doug Trio here, and since my Metacham was fodder and it died, I only have one possible switch in here, which is the Ampharos. Ampharos is going to be able to take at least one hit from this thing, regardless of the stat increase, because Ampharos is a pretty tanky mod on its own. And I know that Tsareena is going to be able to definitely tank at least one of these hits. So I do end up going for the Power Whip here with Tsareena, which she does have wide lens, so that way Power Whip and High Jump Kick pretty much are at like 95 or 99% accuracy, so she never really misses on these high attack moves, and again, she has like 120 base attack stats, so it's going to do a pretty significant amount of damage. And I figured that the Dondozo may protect here, so I go for the Reflect, but the Dondozo does end up going for Earthquake, seeing the kill shot on the Ampharos and putting the Tsareena in range for the next hit to kill. So I do go for the Power Whip once again, which is going to put this Dondozo in range. So what I end up doing here, which is the winning play, is I break out the Dugtrio, I Terrastallize. He probably anticipates on me using Earthquake, which will, again, take out my Tsareena, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to Terrastallize, Terra Blast, and that will be the end of this game. So this is a pretty fun team to play with, really, really fun match. I definitely feel like Tsareena is so underrated just because no one really hardly ever uses her, but Queenly Majesty in this generation really comes in clutch, especially with Extreme Speed Dragonite running amok in the meta right now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. These videos have been a lot of fun to make, and I'm going to try to be consistent, so I appreciate you guys hanging in there, and I can't wait to continue putting more videos out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.